Oh, welcome to Extreme School Makeovers. This is Raglan Powell Jr., your neighborhood hero. All right, we're here today. Sorry for me being a little late. I'm trying to get some things situated just to see how we can make this work. This is a little new to me, so be patient with me. I'm trying to see, how things, work it out and stuff like that. Still a little new, so we're going to go ahead and get into it, and let's see how we can make this work. All right. So the whole thing of the campaign tour is, as you all know, is to make the schools better, is to enhance the community and things of that nature. Okay. With you all's help, this will not, be possible, okay? No one person is an island. It takes a village to make things run, okay? So with that being said, we need all of y'all's support. We need you to share. I'm sounding like I'm in the stock market or something. All right. So, but the one thing I did want to do when I came on today was to, this evening, was to show you all how things are set up, how you can donate, how people can share the different platforms that we have that makes it easy for everyone to be able to donate and get things on the ball. Okay, because from what I'm hearing, there's just a lot of people are upset. Okay, the way the administration is run, the way the politicians and the government and school officials and stuff like that, people are a little upset with what things are running, how the schools are, okay? And the one thing I'm always pride myself in, and I know you all have heard me say it several times, was let's not even worry about what they're doing, okay? Let's not even worry about what the politicians do. Let's not even worry about what they're doing. What are we going to do as a community, okay? It seems like we keep complaining and going to them with our gripes and complaints, and nothing still gets done. Nothing gets done. Only thing that we leave with is with frustration and a headache. Okay, there's nothing really that's being done that's really positive towards what the kids really need to learn in these days and time, the environment that they're in, and things of that nature. They're not really building schools like that. They just built one high school in my area, and a lot of people are complaining about that one because of the way things are set up with it. But they open that up, but then they closed like two other high schools, and then now they're consolidating all of these kids in one school and stuff like that, and it's becoming a hot mess. Okay, so make no mistake about it, we are going to make a change. And like I said previously, I'm only one person. Okay, I can go there and I can prune a bush. I can go there and I can cut the grass. I can go there and pressure wash, but within 2 weeks, what we looking at? Okay, the same thing it was when I got there. That's pretty much what these schools are. You know what I mean? Because I showed you all reviews on my page. And if you hadn't seen it, please, go back and take a look at it and stuff like that, where you'll see when I did reviews and stuff of how it looks now versus when I left. It looks the same way. Okay, we need to invest in training for these janitorial staffs. We need to look to invest in resources for the kids. We need to look to invest in giving our teachers bonuses. Yes, they're the ones that's responsible for your kids' future, okay? And if they're responsible for your kids' future, we got to make sure they're right, okay? We can't have them keep leaving because there are a lot of teachers that are really, really falling off of teaching, and these kids will really fall by the wayside. It's already bad that they don't know how to write in cursive these days. Okay, if they need a signature, what are they doing? They're just going to keep doing electronic. They're going to print. What they going to do? It's just real sad out here, and it's real bad. And it all starts today. Okay, I've seen a lot of. I'm tired of hearing the complaining. I'm tired of hearing the bickering, the gripes, and everything else in between. All I want to do is come up with the solution. Okay, I just want to come up with a solution. I just want to raise the funds, and let's just go ahead and give these schools what they need. It's just not my area. It's for areas all over the U.S. and outside of the U.S. Okay, I just watched Mr. Beast. He went and built 10 schools outside of the U.S. and built another school like 2 schools within the U.S. in small communities so they can do better. We need to do the same. Okay, we need to take the future in our hands. Okay, and homeschooling is not going to get it because you're taking away from these kids' communicational skills. Their communicational skills is already jacked up. We don't need to jack them up even more. We don't need to isolate them anymore. We don't need to seclude them anymore. No, they need to be out in the public, interacting, giving handshakes, giving eye contact, strengthening their verbal skills and things of that nature inside of the school. Yes, they need to do that. Absolutely. But homeschooling is not the key. So we need to come up with the resources to make this happen. Okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it and just see what we can do. And let me show you the different ways and the different platforms you can go on to figure this out. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead. Like I said, I'm new to this. Bear with me. Bear with me for a little bit. All right, here we go. All right. Just bear with me just for a little bit. And we're gonna get it right. All righty. So you see it? Okay. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's do it this way. Let's go to the layout. We're going to get it right. Don't worry about it. All right. I think we got it now. All right. So what we're going to do is first we're going to go to donor box. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. All right. Yeah, I think we good now. All right. Can you see me now? Oh, we good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to donor box, okay? And this is the crowdfunding platform a lot of the politicians use when they go on to fundraisers and stuff like that. They use this platform to make sure everything is, A-OK. All right. So let's see what we got. So you'll go on to donor box, okay? DONORBOX. All right. You go in the donor box, and if you hadn't, you will sign up. Okay. Once you make a donation, you will automatically sign in once you make a donation. Okay. So once you come back and review everything, you'll be fine. And then once you log in, you'll come here. This is me. I'm organization. You all will be the donor login. So you'll go to the donor login, and then you'll be able to go to the page that you're donating to. So I'm gonna log into here. This is mine's. So you'll be able to see everything. Wait a minute. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. Wait a minute. Let me go back. All right. Share this tab. All right, there we go. So let's rewind it. So right here, you'll be in the login at donor box. Okay. You go to the login, you'll be the donor, but once you make a donation, you'll automatically log yourself in, create a password and stuff like that, so you'll be able to see and donate and everything else in between. So me being the organization, we're going to go ahead and click here, and then it takes me right to the page, okay? So this is what things you will see, the database, how much is, what it's doing, how much money is being raised, where the money's going, and things of that nature, okay? And by you being able to come on there, you'll be able to see, everything that's happening, okay? So let me go and take you to the actual donation page. And this is the actual donation page right here, okay? So you'll go here, and you'll be able to read everything, what the crowdfunding is for, and you'll get updates, and you'll get a donor wall, manage the updates and stuff like that, okay? So, and then you can go ahead and you can donate your money right over here at the donate key, okay? You can, your donate key right here. You click this on, and then what you can do is you can pay through the link, or you can do Google Pay and things of that nature. If you want another way of paying, you can go ahead and click this, but you got to enter your amount. So let me say $100 and go to the next one. You enter your name, click next, enter your payment info, things of that nature, and then you'll be already into the system. Okay, but make sure that you're already in on the email list. So because once you become on the email list, you'll get all the updates that we got going on. We'll give you newsletters, weekly newsletters to let you know what's going on, what new things are coming and everything like that. All right. So you want to be abreast of what's going on, because you always want to know where your money is going. Okay. You don't never want to be in the blind of where your money is going. So this is why I specifically picked, the donor box, because this is what everyone, pretty much uses. And you can see how much up here above the donate button, you can see how much money is being raised, how many people donated, and things of that nature. Okay. Make sure you leave a comment once you donate. Once you donate, a receipt will be printed to you. And once the receipt is printed to you, you'll have documentation saying that you have donated. Okay. So that would be appreciated. You need to be able to see what's going on. Okay. Now, once we do that, we can click out of here, and then we can go to, that's a donor box right there. We can go to, let's see, we can go to the website. Yeah. Okay. So, but when you come to the website, you can scroll down and make sure you click this so you can hear my voice. You know what I mean? Let's listen to it real quick. Designed to guide and support you in every step of the way. Because together, we will make a difference, one school at a time. Welcome to Extreme School Makeovers. Love you. All right. So that's the intro when you tap in. A nice welcoming for everybody that's new and recurring. All right. So make sure, like up here, make sure you get it together. Everything will be in the description. If you forget it here, www.train, TRAIN, the number 2, Beautify, B-E-A-U-I, nope, excuse me, BEAUTIFY.com. All right. So make sure you go to trainandbeautify.com and you'll be able to donate here as well. Okay. You can go here, come over to the donate, go down to the donation form, and everything will present itself and everything is right there, pop up, and it will actually, once you put your dollar amount in, it's the same thing. Once you put your dollar amount in, and I forgot to put one thing, you can do a monthly reoccurrence or you can do a one-time thing, okay? We prefer the monthly reoccurrence because we're trying to make something really, really happen, okay? We're trying to make, these schools as best as possible, okay? We understand if things are tight and you only can do a one-time thing, if you're doing $200 and you can't do a $200 every month, you're more than welcome to, $20, $25, a month or something like that. That's decent. That's good. That's appreciative. Thank you. If you could do $5, I mean, it's whatever is in your budget. That's it. It's whatever's in your budget. Okay. And if you can do a reoccurring, $10, that is very much appreciated. Okay. So, but all of this stuff is trying to make it feasible. And we do have the text to code, so you could, text to pay, from your phone as well. But I think I'm gonna, take that out of there. If you, if you think that's feasible, let me know down below in the chat, because if you can't, then if it's not, then I'll take it off and just leave these two payment methods, because I think it's a lot trying to remember the number of the codes and all of that stuff. And when I meet people, it's easy to direct them to these two sites versus giving them a telephone number and this and that or whatever. So let me know if y'all think that's feasible down in the box and down in the chat, and we can work that out from there. Okay, just to see what we got going on and what's good and everything else in between. All right. So so you can go ahead and you can do the same thing as you do in the donor box. You do right here, pay, whatever forms of payment that you have, you can go ahead and use that. You'll get a receipt from here too as well. And that way you'll have documentation that you paid. Make sure that you sign up for the newsletter, okay? You can come here and go all the way down and sign up for the newsletter right over in here, all right? Once you sign up for the you get the weekly newsletter. You can sign up through your email, subscribe to the email, and we'll give you updates on what's going on with the Stream Schoolmakers, along with the videos and stuff that we will be passing out and things of that nature. Okay. So let me go back over to the donor box real quick. I want to show you something right here over at the donor box. Okay. We are, if you hadn't seen it already, we're trying to raise $40,000. Okay. If it's not cheap. It is not cheap trying to do this stuff, okay? And we got to do something to try to make it worth the time. We got to do something that we can make an impact on what we got to do. If all we have is $2,500 to do for one school, hey, that's what we'll do, okay? If we got to bring somebody in and try to get, or we, grab the community and we start getting some paint buckets and, bring our lawnmowers and trimmers, and we do whatever we got to do to get the job done with the resources and the money that we have. Okay. But our goal is to do $40,000. I hope we can do above that. Okay. That way we can be efficient in what we're doing. Okay. Let's just be honest. Everything costs these days. All right. Everything costs and everything is steadily rising. Okay. So let's not complain about it. Let's just make it happen. I know we're going to do This is just something new for me. I know it's something new for you all, and this, that, and the third. But, I'm sorry, I didn't share it. But we are trying to raise the 40,000 so we can make it happen. Okay. But this is the donor box. Make sure that you go to donor box and sign up as a donor. But when you make the payment, you'll automatically sign up and get on the email list and things of that nature. That way you'll get the weekly updates. And once you chime in, you'll see how much is being raised, what's going on. You'll be able to go to the other page, see where, things are getting itemized and things of that nature once you become a donor. Okay. So with that being said, this is, what the way that we're trying to go, the way that we, want to proceed with this. Let's see what we can do. Let's just see how we can proceed with it. I want to deal with a lot of infrastructure in here. I see some people chiming in. Let me see how I can do this. There's a couple people that's leaving some chats and stuff like that. Let's see what we got. All right. Yeah. So it's a lot. This is new, so you gotta bear with me. This is a little new, but we'll get it together. All right. But yeah, we got it. All right. So but that's just the way, we want to proceed with it. Okay. If you hadn't, if you a little confused about something, or if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to call me. Leave a chat below, and or email me, and we will be able to work this out so you can be more acclimated. If you have any more questions, or if you have any information that you want to do, that's fine. Okay. And I do want you all to trust me. I do want you all's feedback. Okay. I do want you all's feedback. I do want to know what you all think, what improvements that we can do, what you would like to see me do. Okay. Do you all like the live version instead of the pre-recorded version? Okay. Because I'm thinking about doing a weekly live session to do a check-in with everybody, just to get you all's feedback on what you're seeing, or what you think I can improve on, what you think that we can do to enhance this, what you think we can do to make this even better than what it is. Okay. If it's something that you think you don't like and you think I can do better, please leave a chat, leave a comment. And that's why I'm going to do these live, so I can interact with everybody and make you feel as comfortable as possible with this whole thing, because this is a big feat. Because we're going to be dealing with a whole lot of stuff and trying to get a lot of people involved, trying to get a lot of people to come to terms with, we have to take this in our own hands just to make this work. We can't depend on political figures and things of that nature to try to get this stuff done. We need to come together. And like I said before, I understand that's where tax dollars go. I understand that's where, that's their job. That's what they're supposed to be doing to make it look better for the schooling and this and that or whatever. But where are we at? Where are we at? We're doing something that's positive. We're doing something that's going to make a difference in our community. Okay. I hear a lot of people online and everything. Oh, it's all about community. Thank you for, doing stuff for the community. And that's what I love to do. I love to be a part of the community. I love to do things, for the community, to better the community. Who doesn't want their community to be good? And I understand that, everybody says the youth this, the youth that things are not the same. Things are never going to be the same as they once were, because everything is progressing. Everything is in evolution. But if we don't be the example to show the next generation how things should go or what things should look like, or bringing an old school twist to the new ways of doing things, nothing would never change. Okay, I don't care how new things get, you always need an old school foundation. Because if that new way don't work, you got to resort to something. If AI stop writing your stuff, you better know how to write. If AI stop reading to you, you better learn how to read. You better learn how to figure it out. You got to learn how to figure it out, okay? They got to learn how to figure it out. And that's just what it is, okay? But with this campaign tour, I will be going live. I will be on a virtual thing. I will have my phone on hand. I think I'm going to go pick up some microphones for my shirt while I'm out and about tomorrow, or however the case may be, just so we can make this work. Okay? They need to hear. They need to know we out in the community. They need to know that, we care. We're here. We're here to help. Okay? The more insight I can show them how the community is backing and how the community is at one at what we're doing, everybody, they'll be on board. Okay? But it all starts with you all. I can put 3, 4, 5, 10, 11 steps ahead, but community is everything. Okay? We're stronger together, not separate. All right? So I will be doing a weekly check-in. And if you have any questions about what's going on, how we're going to do it, when it's going to, be or whatever, please chime in. I'll respond in a timely manner. If I don't, somebody will chime into you at a timely manner, because I am trying to, I am recruiting certain people to try to help me with the behind the scenes stuff, because, I can't, me trying to do everything it can be a little mind boggling. So now we're in the mode of, recruiting now just to get everybody on board. Okay, to make it, a little bit easier for me to focus on when I get to these schools, what we need to do, how we need to do it, what people need to go there, what they need, and things of that nature. Okay. So please leave a comment below. That way, I can be abreast of what things that you think can be improved, some things that you don't like to see, or whatever the case may be. Please leave a comment below. All right. And everything will be in the description to see, where you need to go, the donor box, the website, www.train2beautify.com. All right. So that's around about the 30-minute mark. I think I ran my mouth long enough, huh? I think I ran my mouth a little bit long enough. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead, and this is what I'm very, very excited about this. Very excited. I still will be going around and doing little minor stuff here and there. Maybe I go, and if I see some trees that need to be trimmed, I may do that. If I see some bushes that need to be pruned, I may do that. And I may do that in a live time. I may do it live. Right? So you can see it live. It won't be fast. It won't be nothing. Nope. You will see it live. I'll be slow poking along. When I could pre-record and edit and hit it up to on 4, and it can show me having a little pep in my step. But not all the time I got pep in my step. It get a little rough. It get a little hot out there. Slow down just a little bit. Bring my shirt out. drink a little water so I can get back at it. But time to time, I will get out there and I will do some things or whatever the case may be. If I see it, and if I think it really, really needs to be done, I'm going to get back out there. But we need to raise the money so we can get the, small as well as the big things done. I know Rome wasn't built in a day, but we'll make it happen. All right? We will build it. We'll do it one school at a time. And I got a feeling this is going to be something big. This is going to be something good because I know the community that's behind this is the best. Okay? So with that being said, that's it for this live stream. We hit the half an hour mark. And I don't want to keep y'all on here for 2 and 3 hours and this and that. Y'all done been and fell asleep on me. If you ain't fell asleep already. All right. So I will be keeping you updated. If I think I'm gonna do a test run this week with the live going to the schools this week, but I will update you on what day I will be going. It may be tomorrow. It may be Wednesday. It's going to be one day this week. I just want to make sure I got all my ducks in a row. I got all my paperwork together. So if they look at me and be like, who the heck is you? Hey, here's my ID, my background check. This is everything you know. I ain't no loony bin. I ain't out here just off a whim, okay? So I got all my papers in a row. I just want to make sure everything's good. I know nothing's perfect, but I just want to make sure everything is good as possible. Okay. So it may be tomorrow, it may be the next day, but I will abreast you, hit you up in my community post and notify you of when I will be doing it. And then that way, we can get a test run of how it's going to be, what we're doing, and we'll be off to the races. All right. But I need my community because that resistance, boy, it's going to be a little rough. All right. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you all real soon. Thank you. Please share. Please donate. Love you.